I'm here with Jillian Quirk, who has been selected by her colleagues as Teacher of the Year. Jillian works at the Dr. Michael Conti School, PS number 5. Welcome. It's a pleasure to meet you here and have you for a short conversation.
Thank you for having me.
So, Jillian, did you always want to be a teacher?
Yes. Actually, in 3rd grade, I apparently drew a poster of myself being a teacher, and I had my mom put it up and was like, I think this is something that you've always wanted to do. And I always worked with kids. I was a lifeguard. I taught dance. So I always worked with kids coming from the age of 8. So it was something that I always just felt like it was a calling for me and I wanted to do. So I decided to go to college for teaching, and this is my 12th year. So.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
It seems like the other day you were a rookie.
I know.
So was there a teacher who impressed you, who made you think, I want to be that teacher?
Yes, I had a few. Definitely some in elementary school. Mrs. Martin is actually someone I remember. She was very creative, and I'm creative, so she's someone that I kind of leaned on, and she helped support me. I was kind of a shy child, and I'm not really shy at all anymore, and I kind of say it's something that my teachers helped me kind of get out of my shell a little bit. And my middle school teachers I loved, and high school teachers, so it was something that I loved how they helped me, especially because I was more of a literal thinker than figurative, so they really helped me in school, and I wanted to make sure that I could be there for my students. So that's something that I wanted to do.
So what are you currently teaching?
So I teach 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, language arts, inclusion, but I've taught gen ed and special ed. I actually started off at PS5 in 3rd grade, and then I got moved to 4th, 5th, and now I'm in 6th, 7th, and 8th since about 2019.
Oh, so you've gotten promoted, isn't
yes,
that?
I kept moving up, but I love it. I do love middle school, I have to say.
That's great. What do you enjoy most about middle school?
I do think it's an age where they're really becoming more independent and need help navigating through the struggles that they go through, because I do think it is a tough age, especially 7th grade for some reason. So I'm always there for them. I like to create a safe space and make sure that they can come to me if they need anything. In my class, I do a lot of social emotional learning, and I think that in middle school, that's really important because they get to share about themselves, their interests, their strengths, and then I get to learn more about them, so I get to incorporate that into my lessons.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
So what else do you do in terms of academics that you see helping your students master the standards?
So being a special ed teacher, I do see that there's different learners in my class. I differentiate, I do small group instruction, and one of the biggest lessons I remember is we do a lot of novel studies, and we read Ghost by Jason Reynolds, and I created a hot seat lesson where the kids come up and they have to act as the character. And then I was able to have the students ask them higher order thinking questions, and they kind of take over. And that was one lesson that I saw my students absolutely love. So I've been trying to do that with different texts and different novels now. So that's something I need to find, making sure that they're engaged. And that was something I saw. So I've been trying to incorporate that more, making sure that they're engaged, especially middle school age.
Well, at every age.
Yes.
Even as we become adults, it's finding that passion that keeps us engaged. What would you say to colleagues thinking of becoming teachers?
So I would tell them to make sure that they realize that they need to take care of themselves, because mentally too, because it could be a very demanding job. But I would also tell them how rewarding it is, and how they need to make sure that they can be there for their students, but also for themselves. I also think it's important for them to go and ask other teachers. So if they need help with something, they can go and ask. I personally, at the beginning of the year, when I find out that we have new teachers in our school, I go up to them and I introduce myself and I say, I don't want to overwhelm you, but I'm here if you need anything. It's an open door policy. And some new teachers have come to me just kind of talking or asking about certain curriculum and things like that. So I just kind of have an open door policy with them.
That's amazing, because we always, did you find yourself ready on day one when you started teaching?
No. I do feel like college prepared me for not working with kids as much. It was more of like different theories and what you learn, but I don't think like the behavior was something that they really taught us. So
Yeah,
my
class
first
management.
year, yes, class management, it was an interesting time. My first year was definitely rough, but I kept pushing through and now I absolutely love it. And I can't imagine myself doing anything else.
Yeah. Now, do you use your classroom management skills with friends outside of work?
No, not really. But sometimes I have to say sometimes because I've been in like some of my friends have had like showers or bridal showers, and I do catch myself doing like the 1, 2, 3 eyes on me when we need to get adult attention. So maybe I do, and they're all like the teacher's here. So.
That tends to be.
Yeah.
Ask your friends.
Yeah, they do. They crack up at that. So,
What would you tell your younger self going into teaching? That first year going in. What do you wish you knew?
so I wish I didn't put so much pressure on myself. That was something I did my first year where I stressed out a lot and I kept thinking I had to be absolutely perfect for the students. But I think I needed to realize to take a deep breath. And if the lesson didn't go well, then it didn't go well. Move on, try and do a different way of teaching the students. So definitely less pressure on myself. And just to try and have fun, and because it is a job, but also trying to make it fun. So I definitely, that first year was very stressed, but now I trust the process and I'm learning and I've been growing and I see a huge difference between my first year and my 12th year. So,
Is there something, a message you would like to share with the community, students, parents, in terms of education?
So I actually just finished my master's in school counseling, which is one of the big reasons why social emotional learning is so important to me. So I would say I just hope that all of my past students, current students, and future students take something that I've taught them away and they become the independent adult who they are meant to be and what they're supposed to do. And just in general, I love working for the Jersey City Public Schools and I love how we have such a diverse community.
Thank you so much. It's obvious why you were selected Teacher of the Year. It's a pleasure.